guess, call timeout, kind of refocus the guys a little bit. I thought we shared the ball. You know, it's a lot easier when the ball's going in the basket. Defensively, I thought we were outstanding for about 25 of the 40 minutes, maybe 30 of the 40 minutes. So it was a really good team effort. I think everybody contributed. We played a lot of guys today. Coming out of exams, we knew we were going to play a feisty team. But to the players' credit, I thought we were ready to play today, and it was a really, really good team win for us.
That's difficult to do coming off exam week, getting the kids to play at that level. So
it is, but you know, again, this team continues to surprise me with respect to their preparation. I'm really proud of how hard our guys are preparing. It was a rough week. It was a rough week academically. We gave them Sunday, Monday off. Tuesday we went about an hour and 15. Wednesday another hour and a half. Then Thursday we tried to pick it up a little bit, but that was probably our worst day. And then yesterday we had another hour of practice. So during the exam weeks, it's, you know, you gotta make sure you do a good job, make sure your players are in a good space academically.
Ed, the 31-0 run in the first half, did you realize that it was 31 straight?
No, I didn't. I'm coaching the team, trying to get us to be the best we can be on every possession, especially defensively. We want to make sure they always have a shot gets contested. If there was a negative today, we gave up 20 offensive rebounds, so we're going to have to address that over the next couple of days.
Can you remember, maybe the last time you were part of something like that where it was so one-sided over a stretch?
I'm going back to, I think it was the quarterfinal game against St. John's 2 years ago. There was a big run in that game. I think we got down. Then in the first half, it was a really, really big run, maybe 24, 25 point swing. I don't know, but I think that was the last time we actually felt like that.
Hey, can you talk about Alpha? It looked like he was the most confident out there maybe this season.
I thought he played well, but he's been practicing better, trying to get him into the rhythm, getting the flow. And again, we're playing a lot of guys right now. We're playing a lot of guys, so it's credit to the depth and those guys being prepared to come out. But I thought this was his best performance since the start of the season.
Do games like this allow you to maybe go deeper in the bench, knowing that, to go normally, traditionally you play like 7 guys?
Well, since we've been in, we probably played 6.5, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We've had to build that depth, and it takes time based on guys transferring and whether they have suspensions or whatever. But it's a credit to the staff and what they've been able to do. I'm really, really proud of our staff and how they help prepare the team. But anytime you can have an opportunity to play your whole roster, that means you're doing a lot of good things.
Is it going to be tough to shorten the bench when you get to Big East play?
I don't know. In that situation there's not a lot of room for error. So especially on the defensive end, we're going to hold them accountable defensively. Offensively, I'd rather have a shot than a turnover, but that's remained to be seen. You got to play the best guys out there that are tough together and really, really dialed in.
It looked like they played like a little 1-3-1 against you today. Have you seen a lot of that this year?
Seen it a couple of times.
Yep.
We were prepared for it. I thought we did a good job against it. We definitely were prepared for it. I mean, we watched every single one of their games. Again, we had a week to prepare for them. And with exam week, we've been on the road recruiting, so the whole staff watched every game they've played.
You have a chance to win a 9th straight at home, close out this homestand with a 6th straight win. Can you just speak to the way your guys have protected the home court so far?
It's something we talk about the minute they're recruited, and that's something that probably Kalif could, expound on. It's you have to win your home games. It's so important. I want to appreciate the crowd for coming out in the tough weather in the holiday season, especially at noon Saturday. People are trying to shop, and trying to spend some time with their loved ones. So I really appreciate everybody for coming out. But it's home. You have to win your home games if you're going to be any type of team that's going to contend for any at-large bid or postseason tournaments.
Kalif, how was the week for you going through the exams for the first time and trying to obviously balance basketball as well?
I think when you come here, you've been told that that's what you come here to do. You're here to balance basketball in school. So I think it was okay. I think it was difficult times for sure when not a lot of sleep. You're trying to balance. You got tests in the morning, you got practice at night, but it's what you have to do. That's what you came here to do. So.
Did you feel the pressure?
Not too much. Just realizing exactly what I said. Like that's what I'm here to do. So there wasn't a lot of pressure. It was just understanding that that's what I'm meant to do and what I'm here to play and work in school.
Kalif, you got another breakaway dunk again today. Are you looking to put your man at a disadvantage wherever you can and get down the court real quick?
Pretty much. As soon as I see the rebound, I'm trying to be the first one up the court. especially with Kyron on the court, I know he's always going to find me because he sees me up there and he knows that I'm going to run, so it works out, man.
Kalif, you played on a very good team at Orangeville. I would imagine you guys were on the right side of a couple of those 31-0 type of things.
For sure, we had a lot of ups and downs, but we had a really solid team, a lot of great kids. I think all of our line, I think our whole team pretty much went D1, so we had a solid group. And obviously with Jamal at times, so we had a really solid group.
And what was that like today to be in the middle of that?
It was really amazing to see like, the dominance that we had for a long stretch of time. It was really cool in terms of seeing how we could cohesively work as a unit and see like everyone coming off the bench had a mindset that we're going to keep this up and we're going to keep working at it and blowing up the speed. So it was a real good mindset.
Ed, how beneficial is this from now until they come back from school? Like just basketball all the time now, just no school to really worry about.
Well, a lot of teams get better at this point in time, especially after the holiday, because it's all basketball. So you go probably 2-a-days. You have a lot of film sessions. This is where most teams develop an identity, as far as improvement. So it's a great time for us. We're out of school till, mid-January. We'll miss our students for our home games, but at the same time, it gives us a chance to bond together. We're going to be on the road after this Tuesday's game for 3 straight road games. So it's going to be an opportunity for us to really grow and get to know each other really well.
Your thoughts on Maine coming in?
Haven't watched too much of them. Obviously Bobby Walsh, I'm very, very close with. I haven't watched 1 ounce of film on them. I'll start tonight, and we'll have watch film tomorrow as a staff and then as a team. Right now, I'm just worried about us clean up what we have to do to continue to improve and look forward to really scouting Maine and try to get lucky and win another home game.
You've done a good job of that in your career here, obviously, just taking 1 game at a time. How have you gotten this group to buy in and do that as well?
I think you are what you preach every single day. You can't, I think the older that I'm getting in coaching, having a little bit more patience with the players and really having their voice be in my head. You can't look past anybody, and we talk about that all the time. You got to stay in the moment, and you can't overreact when mistakes are being made. By nature, you're going to have a negative response internally, but I'm trying to do a better job not letting it come out of me externally to make sure that the players have the most confidence in what they're doing out there.
Jalen seems to be playing with as much confidence as I've seen since he's been here.
I thought he was the player of the game today. I thought his energy got us going. He's shooting at an elite level right now, and we want him with that confidence. But in saying it, he's a junior. He should be playing that way. You expect all your juniors and seniors to be playing at a high level from start to finish, especially when they play the amount of minutes that he, Rodney, and Kyron have played. So it doesn't surprise me, but at the same time, I'm happy for him that he's having a success because he's putting it in every single day.
When you see him getting to the line early, attacking early in the paint, how good a sign is that?
It's a great sign. It's a great sign. I think what a lot of people are missing with this Providence College team, and I'm so happy to hear that this whole Chris and Ben thing, it'll start back up once the Big East season starts. But Kyron was like that last year. Kyron is really improved because he's given a little bit more of a bigger role. But at the same time, in some of our biggest games last year, whether it was at Butler, at Villanova, at Georgetown, Kyron was right in the middle of all that activity. It's just because you had 2 really dominant players in Ben and Chris, he got overshadowed. But when you do all your homework on our great wins last year, Kyron was right in the middle of every single one. So I'm really proud of him. We thought he would be one of the most improved players in the league. He's already one of the most improved players in the country. Thank you.